Ooh.
Dr. Uberman, fantastic news. We found the treasure we seek.
Interesting. Well, so what does Sophia know then that has kind of made him very cheerful?
That's the second time Kerner slipped away. What does a Nazi spy want with old statues?
Have you seen the newspaper? Listen to this. Germans claim victory in worldwide race to smash the Uranian atom. Chief scientist Dr. Hans Uberman announces plan to harness new sources of energy for the Third Reich.
Eep.
So,
I don't think that happened. Come on, a few atoms won't even light a match. Practical results will still be years away.
Results are years away.
Of course they are. That's why they're looking for the power of Atlantis.
Be serious. I used to think you'd make a good scientist.
Right, so yeah, they're looking for mythical objects. It's not like they looked for the Ark of a Covenant and the Holy Grail in adventures you've had, and it's not like they looked for the Spear of Destiny, as it's called. Yeah. You've been concealing important artifacts. Oh, you've never published a word about your finds. So it's like, if you're so good and so right, how come you never published?
You never published a word about your finds. Artifacts such as archaeology has never seen. You're lucky I don't have you arrested.
So what if I kept a few pieces for myself? Look for a small coppery bead under those clippings in my desk.
It's gone.
What do you know?
Oh, no. I thought that's what they were after.
Kerner missed the grand prize.
What?
My necklace. Watch closely. The bead is made of orichalcum, the mystery metal first mentioned by Plato.
Ah, yeah,
Now
that's
I'll
Atlantean.
place it in the medallion's mouth.
It glows in the dark. Oh dear. Uh-oh. That didn't look good. Or friendly.
Did you see that?
Yeah, creepy. Is your electric bill paid up?
That was Nurab Sal. His spirit is close.
Don't try your... Yeah, no, that's what her spirit was called. Listen, don't try your psychic act on me.
Psychic act on me.
I'm very stern and
Suppose
rational.
I gave this orichalcum business any credence, which I don't.
Atlantis has been underwater for centuries, probably millennia. Who knows where these beads really came from? We have no idea where to find your mythical lost city.
We have no idea where to find your mythical lost city.
Shh. I'm getting something. Nurab Sal speaks. He bids us find the... What? Oh, a book, yes. The Lost Dialogue of Plato.
Another fine myth.
It's not any library I've ever been to. If Plato wrote it, later authors would have reported it. This book is a legendary hoax. If Plato wrote it, then later authors would surely have reported it.
If Plato wrote it, later authors would have reported it.
What if the Nazis have already found a copy? You ever think of that?
Found this stuff in Iceland. What were these pieces doing in Iceland, I wonder?
What were these pieces doing in Iceland, I wonder?
Survivors must have sailed there after the Great Catastrophe.
Any port in a storm, huh? Who's working there these days?
Bjorn Heimdall, I believe.
Maybe we should pay him a visit. What do you say?
I thought you'd never ask.
Ah. I nearly went to Iceland with my school once. Admittedly, it was exceptionally expensive, and we probably wouldn't have, and we didn't actually go because very few people actually would have gone. Right, we have a whip. Oh, a whip. What is it? It is a whip.
It's my
Let's
favorite
look
piece
at
of
it.
equipment.
Right. What's the old dig site? Let's go to the encampment first, I think. Bjorn might be there and we can talk to him. Or maybe we went there and he wasn't there, so we went...
It looks like someone's still living here.
Oh, can we go in then? Can we
It
go
doesn't
in?
seem to open.
No, but the tent does, surely. Walk to the truck.
Let's head for the airport.
What? Ah, cool. So we could... okay, so from there we could go back to New York and bounce. Cool. So I'm guessing that this is going to be you pick items up here, you go somewhere else, and you come back and back. So kind of Monkey Island 2 and 3-ish. Where you're... Is that a bucket in the ice? Ice bucket, eh? So there'll be some puzzles here that we have to go somewhere else to solve, and then onwards. Talk to Dr. Bjorn Heimdall.
Pardon me.
Dr. Indiana Jones, I believe, and Madame Sophia Hapgood. This is my dig site now. Go away.
Scandinavians. I say that with jollity, as quite a few of my subscribers are from various parts of the Nordic countries. Right, I thought you were digging up Norse graves in Denmark. Yeah, I thought you were digging up Norse graves in Denmark.
Digging up Norse graves in Denmark.
Apparently.
I was. Obviously now I'm not.
True. What do you expect to find here,
What do
then?
you expect to find here?
The secret of Hyperborea. That's what the Greeks called Iceland, you know. You've read how they sailed north to a fog-shrouded land, and how they never set foot upon it? Ha! After travelling thousands of miles, mere fog wouldn't turn them back. Some idiots claim they were repelled by ghosts.
So what were they repelled by?
You know what actually stopped them, Sean?
Bad accents? Maybe they didn't allot any time on their itinerary. I don't know, but maybe they didn't allot any time on their
Maybe
itinerary.
They didn't allot any time on their itinerary.
Let's be sarcastic.
No. They were stopped by a force field put here by beings not of this earth.
That's
Aliens.
fascinating, Doctor. This guy probably inspired the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. He's a horrible person for that. Science fiction. This is Indiana Jones. We do weird supernatural religious stuff. We don't do science fiction because it doesn't fit in the world. It's just not the world that's been created. And sorry, ranting about the fourth film. It shouldn't do that. That's for another time. Why did these beings show up here? Did they like the temperature? Why did these beings show up here?
I am convinced that these travelers came to Earth to form colonies like Atlantis, using Hyperborea as a spaceport. Up north here, we're close to the ether. It's a perfect landing site.
The ether? So this is like an airport waiting lounge area thing. Kind of. I don't know what I want to say. Okay. So he's saying that there's a link between Hyperborea and Atlantis. So we'll ask him what the link is. So what's the link?
So what's the link between Hyperborea and Atlantis?
Right, the Yastro expedition, the one you both worked on. Recently I saw pieces from it, pieces that are clearly Atlantean.
I see. Somebody must have been selling them.
Go ahead, blame it all on me.
It belongs in a museum. Have you ever heard of Plato's
Have you
Lost
ever heard of
Dialogue?
Plato's Lost Dialogue?
Yes, there are rumors about such a book, but I've yet to see it. There are two people you might want to visit. Charles Sternhardt in Tikal, a shady fellow, who claims he translated the whole thing. And Philippe Costa in the Azores Islands. As a researcher, he's a farce, but he's a sharp traitor.
Right. Where did your pieces
Where
come
did you say
from?
those pieces come from?
If it's artifacts of Atlantis you want, talk to Sternhardt and Costa.
And do you completely discount any supernatural
So
possibilities?
you completely discount the supernatural?
Completely. If it's supernatural you want, talk to Sternhardt and Costa.
I'm guessing we should talk to Sternhardt and Costa. There's subtle hints coming out there. Well, what is the thing you're
What is
working
this
on?
thing you're working on?
The bronze eel here, probably a homing beacon for wayward spaceships. Soon
Of
I'll have
course.
it out of the ice.
Right. Okay, well, thank you.
long.
So long.
Good luck, fellow believer.
Don't call me that. I don't believe it was aliens. Right, so we're heading to Tikal or to the Azores. Ooh, can I talk to Sophia?
Listen,
Yes?
Is this cold enough for you?
Even colder than my feelings towards you, Jones.
Ouch. Can we get a hint from her? Like, what do we do now?
Let's find Costa and Sternhardt.
Right. So she's like hints at this point. Okay. It seems like the good doctor's got
I
frostbite
think the
of
good
the
doctor's
brain.
got frostbite of the brain.
I'll say, spaceport my eye.
Okay,
Let's look around.
let's look around. So it seems
Okay.
to me that the Doctor is thinking that people came here and then went to Atlantis. She thinks the other way around, so maybe that's why she's a bit angry. To the airport.
Let's head for the airport.
We're going to head to... Oh, okay, I'm guessing we're all going to be around here, which makes sense, actually, because a lot of people say Atlantis... Some people say Atlantis was around here somewhere. Or was it slightly further down? Maybe here. But it was in the north-ish Atlantic, which is where we get Atlantic from. Atlantic and Atlantis. Right, so we'll head to the Azores first, I think. Seems to make sense. As that's closest to the possible site of the location of the island of Atlantis. Of. Right, so I'm guessing this is the house of whoever we're visiting. It's either Costa or Sternhardt. I'm not sure which. Wasn't paying attention.
This is his house?
This is it.
Right. Open the door.
Mr. Costa?
Keep
Ah,
your
Costa.
shirt on.
Be careful, Indy. Humor him.
Trust me.
I suppose you're selling something. If it's not a priceless artifact, I don't want it.
I heard you know something about Plato's Lost
I happen to know
Dialogue.
something about Plato's Lost Dialogue.
Maybe so, maybe no. Who are you?
It's not who I am, it's what I'm after that's important. I'm Indiana
Indiana
Jones.
I'm Costa, and I'm tired of talking to you. Indiana? What kind of stupid name is that?
Which is the dog.
Nice going,
Uh,
Indy. I think it's better.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Let's try.
There's something I could pick up. But something lit up and said I could pick it up. But I don't know what it was. Let's try again.
Mr. Costa?
You again? What do you want?
I hear you know something
I
about
hear you know
Atlantis.
something about Atlantis.
Pa! Wouldn't tell you if I did.
Oh, but come on, I'm a fellow
Come on, I'm a
believer.
fellow believer.
Is that right? Do you know where Atlantis is?
The Atlantic Ocean? Actually, I'm trying to find
I'm
out.
trying to find out.
Be truthful.
Come closer, boy, and I'll tell you.
He's gonna
Just
slam the door in our
standing
face.
on
The Azores?
The Azores?
it. No
Azores?
one believes me. That hurts.
I don't want to hear
Oops.
a word.
Okay, we'll try again.
Mr. Costa?
Leave me alone.
So much for that.
Maybe I can give... No, okay. I was thinking we could use that to show that we were on the expedition with Sophia. With Sophia. It's not Sophia, because it's an S, not a Z.
Mr. Costa?
Leave me alone.
So much for that.
Okay. Right, let's try to call then. It's Sophia.
Come on,
But yeah,
let's go.
If we go, like, look at us, we were on the expedition and we found some Atlantean thingies and we want your advice. Oh well, we'll head to call.